My name's Chris and I like listening to music. I'm going to listen to Great Grandpa Patience Moonbeam. One of those albums I enjoyed, or at least I think I did, but I never remember it when it's time to put it on. Some great songs on there for sure, but didn't leave big impressions on me for whatever reason. I gave it an 8 out of 10, and I think that feels about right. Let's see what the last listen brings. Track 1, Sleep. Nice enough classical start that builds the mood nicely, too short to be over effective, and it's no Redford for sure, but 7 out of 10. Track 2, Never Rest, first proper song, and yeah, it's certainly a little granddaddy for sure. Sparkle Horse even, country twinged indie goodness. The strings add a lot, the classical feel as well. Yeah, Alex G, I said it in the first review, any band with horse in the title, which there seems to be a lot of at the moment. But the Beatles as well, probably more Wings actually. It proper rocks out at the end as well. It should all add up to a 10 to 10, but it's got a brilliant ending as well, but it's not quite there for whatever reason, 9 out of 10. Track 3, Junior, first of a few slightly forgettable tracks for me. Don't really feel like I know it much better on the 10th listen than I did on the first. The verse, anyway, the chorus is half decent, I'll give it that. Got a bit of the Super Tramps about it. 8 out of 10. Track 4, Emma, again, just not very noticeable, really decent, but not being blown away. 8 out of 10. Track 5, Ladybug, that's more like it. I do like that song. Yeah, I like the change in pace. I like the feel of the electronics. It's got that classic West Coast indie feel, Polyphonic Spree or Beach Boys, I suppose. And when the female voice comes in, it comes in with real precision and impact. 10 out of 10, that track. Track 6, Kiss the Dice. Short little strum along. I do like his voice. It's got the Neil Youngs about it. Nice, but song feels half finished somehow. 7 out of 10. Track 7, Doom, nice to hear the drummer let loose a little bit, got a jazzy feel to his playing in an indie way. Probably as rocky as they get on this album. It's got a grunge feel even to it, probably more Soundgarden than Nirvana. But again, something doesn't quite hit the way it should. Missing something, 9 out of 10. Close. Track 8, Task, a little bit more country, classic indie bands like Big Thief or Watchachichi. Not a sound I find exciting, I'll be honest. Some funky bass helps, but not blown away with the song again. A little too stop-starting, a little bit too nice. 7 out of 10. Track 9, Top Gun. Yeah, finding it difficult to stay excited at this album. At the moment, it's sort of sub-genre light, all a bit twee. 7 out of 10. Track 10, Patience Moonbeam. 23 seconds of choral chanting. Why not? 8 out of 10. Track 11, Ephemera. I like it when they go a little bit baggy. Highlight for me, you could put this on the dance floor. It's got gritty politis about it, nice 70s feel. Wings again, good hidden production on this, good track, 9 out of 10. 12th and final track, Kid, a sort of classic Beatles melody after a ELO start with that voice thing that you put in your mouth. Good way to finish the album actually, 9 out of 10. And an album that I liked but never remembered for whatever reason, but there's a lot to enjoy there, but I'm going to